1,288 days, no alcohol. The journey of personal growth is a lonely journey. The better you become, the lonelier your life is going to be. Unless you can somehow network with people who are of the like mindset of self-development, full responsibility. Is the number one key in life, the number one key to success. If you listen to the book Success Principles by Jack Canfield and you read any success literature ever, every book will tell you the very same thing. The first key to success is always take full responsibility. Because if you don't accept total full responsibility over your life, the only life you have is who you are to control your life, then you're giving away your power. You're accepting some level of victimhood mentality and giving away your power to external forces outside yourself that you don't have control over, right? So it's all about mindset and philosophy. Now, of course, no one has full control over your life, right? Your life is less in your control than what you have. There's more out of control in your life than what you can control. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's important to have intentionality and taking full responsibility for my life, my mindset, my attitude, my daily perspective. And if shit's broke and went wrong, I've been through trauma. The hardest thing to say is you're responsible for dealing with it. You're responsible for healing yourself, your life, your situation, your story, your finances, your career, your relationships. It's your responsibility, man. Brian Tracy said, I don't agree with this, but most mental illness is running from responsibility, some sort of responsibility. Now, I don't agree with that fully, but I think there's a lot of wiggle room in there where people can just kind of shut down or move in an unhealthy way in life because they just don't want to do what is necessary, right? A great book by this very inspiring man, one of the best men you'll ever meet, you'll ever know. His name is Chad Hymas, Hymas, his last name. He read a book called Doing What Must Be Done. This guy was in an accident, broke his back, and has been a paraplegic where he can only move his, like, a few fingers and his neck and his head, but for the last 20 years. And he still traveled the world and provided for his family. He's still become a speaker and made a living and an author and a provider and didn't make excuses. And I can only imagine just the world of how uncomfortable and painful that can be at times. Like when you're sitting all the time, it creates pains because it's meant to be moving, right? But anyway, this guy, it's inspiring. And it's called Doing What Must Be Done. And I think of that in my own life and life in America is like, we just have to do what we need to do. You got to wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., get to work. You got to show up. You got to be physically fit. You got to be mentally ready. You got to be prepared. You need to be taking full responsibility. You need to take your health care in order. If you need to see a therapist, go talk to somebody. That's a step in the right direction of strength and responsibility, right? Running from problems and blaming other people and being the victim, seeking revenge, getting into the energy that the wrongdoers did to you is not good. Attacking people in any way, verbally or physically, you're going in the right direction. If you need a lot of time to heal, take time to heal while you work and figure things out, or your personal life. But anyway, that was my positive rant of the day.